Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4 Mandate of Heaven. Paradox were kind enough to give me press access to their latest DLC, as well as the lovely patch 1.20 Ming. So cool, it's the 20th patch, how awesome. And this expansion, or rather DLC, I'm not sure which one it is, expands Asia like crazy, adds a lot to Japan, and also it kind of adds a Holy Roman Empire feel to Ming, which basically makes Ming viable again, which is going to be amazing. So we're going to be playing something in the Asian region, definitely. Obviously, I need to start a new Let's Play, but the question is what? A lot of the achievements actually focus on other things and kind of general stuff, like devastation mechanics, which I'll explain later on. There's an achievement for the Great Horde and some fetishist stuff, so I thought it makes sense to say Asia, right? Because of Mandate of Heaven. However, I am actually already playing in Japan with a collaboration series that I'm putting out at around the same time as this video with Prussian Prince. So, do I want to go to Japan again? I thought, why not get a chance to play properly in Ming and form Qing? Because there is an achievement to form Ming as Qing. It's called Qing King or King Qing or something like that. So I will start as a horde, either Zhanzhao, Hexi, and Yeren, and form Qing, and then conquer into Ming and be able to take the Mandate of Heaven. So I think it's going to be really exciting and really cool that we're going to be able to do this and just try and conquer as much as possible. But we shall see. We shall see how we're going to do. I've decided I was going to play Jingzhao because they're quite equal. It's just the ruler powers. Jingzhao, however, has 30 more development than its neighbors and also has this decent heir, a 334 heir. And he's also a child rather than being an adult like the heir for Hexi or Zero and kind of crappy like the heir for Yeren. So I will be going Jingzhao, and I'm really excited because we're going to get those achievements. We're going to just destroy the Asians. Not that came out a little bit racist, but we're going to destroy all the horde peoples and Asians in general. You know, it'd be awesome. And I'm also going to explain a lot of the Mandate of Heaven changes and talk about how cool they are. So let's get right into it. And here we are in 11th of November 1444. We are Jiangzhao. I almost said Jiangxi. It's the wrong name entirely. Our ruler is actually decent. Well, decent. He's crappy, but you know, for a starting ruler, he's 213. Let's take a look at our opening ideas. We have idea cost reduction and ship durability. That's alright. So let's take a look at some of the really interesting new developments in Mandate of Heaven. First of all, we have the age system. Age of Discovery, which is as default. It's basically always on, and then you have Age of Reformation when the Protestantism occurs, Age of Absolutism when global trade is discovered, and finally Revolutions when Enlightenment is discovered. Each one will add additional cool things you can achieve. Once you've hit at least 3, you can do a Golden Era, which will be awesome, giving you 10% morale, all power cost reductions, goods produced, and also Absolutism. Absolutism is really cool, basically it's how ruthless and efficient the government is. Basically, well, actually, it appears in the Age of Absolutism, but it basically allows for a really interesting change in the way in which the country works. You get increased administrative efficiency and discipline, which I'm excited for. I'm not quite sure what makes these ones red and... Oh, because these ones are black because I'm not allowed to have those because I'm not that country. So I can choose one of these. Like, this is insane. For 800 Splendor, which I gained 1 from. I assume once I get these, I get more Splendor. I guess I can choose these and buy them? Presumably for a long time? I would assume, which is some of them are really good, like 10% aggressive expansion reduction, allow transfer of subject peace treaty at half cost, basically allows you to nick vassals, improved war taxes. War taxes cost minus 100%, which means war taxes are free, basically meaning in wars you pay a much reduced maintenance for free. Extra cavalry, well, I can have 100% as a horde, so it doesn't matter. Extra tax, production, and manpower whenever a colony finishes. That is really strong. That's... Whoa! That's 3 bonus development in every single colony you make. Holy crap, that's powerful. 1 combat bonus in terrain of capital. Ooh. So as long as you fight in the terrain that your capital's in, you will always get +1 combat bonus. That seems insanely strong. These ones are really weird. Siege ability 33% if you're Ottomans. Global center increase 50 if you're Portugal. Liberty desire and subjects minus 30% if you're Denmark, which means that obviously Denmark will always take that, meaning that the AI Denmark is almost never going to lose its personal union partners. And finally, ship trade power as Venice. That is strong as crap, man. They've changed the screens in general, kind of like just shifted the way it looks quite a lot, which I suppose I'm okay with, but still, it frustrates me because it's different. Another last thing is the Empire of China, which is very similar to the HRE. Basically, it's now a proper empire, and obviously the current empire is Chichen Zhao. And look, you actually get to see the last emperors. So the last several since 1368 have been Ming. Mongolia was the previous until they lost it in 1368. It can be changed through conquest, which is very cool. So basically, being the emperor gives you bonuses from higher mandate, meritocracy mechanics, centralization decisions, permanent claims to all of China, and a casus belli to unite China, and can enforce tributary on neighbors, which is really good. Having additional tributaries, basically you're allowed to basically be like, hey, give me this, which is awesome. So they switch tribute into amount to 2 ducats. Basically it just increases ducats. You can also ask for points instead of money, which is really nice. And you can also spend your points, you're similar to the HRE. You can spend these points, or if you keep them, you actually get bonuses. Mandate above 50 gives you unrest reduction stability, whereas mandate below 50 increases fire. It increases fire damage, reduces goods produced. Oh, it increases shock damage. Basically makes you a piece of shit. You just basically lose so much combat value. Oh, plus 50% shock damage. Basically, if you're fighting the Emperor and he is below mandate, you win. Okay. So, devastated provinces, like my little drinking glass. It's my birthday today, actually, by the way, the day I'm recording this. It's going to be out on the 3rd, but it's actually my birthday, which is the 1st, so I'm just enjoying myself and having a few drinks and recording a whole ton of awesome Paradox content. I love it. So, you gain it by having positive stability and having tributary states, and for each state enjoying prosperity, but you lose it by devastated provinces and neighboring countries that are not tributaries. So you basically need to enforce tributaryship, which means it's not worth it unless you're powerful. But I'll have owned all this for the next 30 years. That's fine. So these celestial reforms, I don't get to see the bonuses. I'll introduce this. I don't know what that is. Reform that and gain trade efficiency and diplomats. Monthly autonomy change introduction, that's pretty nice. Core creation cost, very good. And monarch admin power. Ooh. And then you get decrees, which is based on your meritocracy, which gives you foreign spy detection and advisor cost reduction. So having that high at the late game is going to be very valuable. But you can basically pass these things and get a huge amount of bonuses. Look at that. Look at these decrees. Wow. Okay. All right. There's a number of other bonuses and changes and things for the event system, but we'll go through that as we do. So we have these forts, and we're going to obviously want to fight literally on the 12th of December. Cochin is actually... They'll actually become our allies, which is very interesting. So we're going to become allies with Cochin right now, because that'll make sure that Korea won't be able to touch us. And we're going to take the mission to unite the Jurchen tribes. We're not going to fight Korea just yet. We are going to unite the Jurchen tribes. Obviously, everyone else hates us. I'm actually really surprised that they want to join us. I mean, I'm very happy, but I'm just surprised. And we have, obviously, our tribes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise a host. What's my force limit? So I can actually have 5 more. So I will actually raise the host to 5 cavalry. And this is the best thing about being a horde, is you get to raise hosts every 10 years, assuming that they doesn't throw them into disarray. It's going to gain them 15 influence, but that's fine. They probably won't rebel. Look at that. 5 cavalry and a general of 20 tradition. Very nice. Is that going to make them... Are they going to do the things? Nah, cool. It has to be 80 or greater. Whoo! So if they even go 1 more... We're gonna die. Oh shit, that'll suck. We can actually also gain bonus manpower and then support them and lose ducats to supplement that. Basically, we can just directly pay money for manpower, which is fan-flipping-tastic. Alongside that, I mean, we're kind of ready. We gain a 1-1 general, that's okay. Let's see what the king is. A 3-1, so that's decent. We're gonna want to fight Hexi with the exact same ideas and everything. And we're gonna, because we have that mission... We are going to gain claims. We actually already have a claim onto Jerin. So we're going to want to grab that because it's a ridiculously good province. And we'll probably grab another one as well and just core that bad boy. In terms of trade goods, not great. I mean, Jinzhou is fur. Mostly it's just fur up here. And fur doesn't become valuable for a little while. Merchant-wise, we're obviously focusing on this, but there's nowhere else we can really do it. We're actually collecting trade here. Which seems weird. I'm actually going to send my other merchant to collect trade there. And I will send my shippy doodles, to protect trade in the Jiren trade node. And all these guys are not necessary, so I will mothball them. So we do have an advantage over these guys. We will, of course, we're just 1,000 stronger than them. So that's very interesting. We'll have to see what we can do here. Obviously, in terms of rivalries, we're going to rival Hexi. We're going to rival Yeren. And we're going to rival Korea. Let's just goddamn hope nothing bad comes of this. Alright. We have a lot of infantry, but I mainly want to focus on the cavalry. So where is the first recruitment? It's there. Okay, how long until that's done? The 2nd of December, so we will actually have an additional cavalry dude very quickly. Okay, problem is that they cannot cross from Jinzhou because we'll get river malices. We could probably win, to be honest, but we'll see. Let's just hope that no one allies anybody. I've played a couple test games, and I've noticed they never really ally anybody, which is actually quite interesting. What will also happen is that Hexi will become a tributary state pretty instantly, to be honest. Everyone's taken the Unite the Tribes. Christ. Could you not? Thank you. So many missions! Alright, here we go. Let's just hope no allies, because I really don't want them to get allies, because he's trying to improve relations. Surprisingly, Ming hasn't forced them to be tributaries. They will force us to be tributaries, though. They will literally force us to. Humiliate rival. Nice. Awesome, no alliances. Come on, baby. Here it is. Wow, that's a really loud sound. What is that? Well, see, what that is there is that I've recorded using OBS, and that is someone who just followed me on Twitch. So the Warlock 8, I do hope you are watching this video, because your notification just made a really loud noise. That should definitely not have happened. Wow, that was loud. Oh well, that's fine, as I will be doing a little stream in a little bit as well, so a birthday stream. So let's carry on with that and pretend that never happened. So it's the 4th of December, and we're going to want to declare war pretty much as soon as I can. Oh, hey, look at that. He's recruiting troops as well. He's doing the exact same thing. No alliances just yet, though. This is tricky. This is tricky. I am worried that he might get an alliance. If he gets an alliance with Hexi, we're boned. Like, that's it. We're boned, and we can't do anything. Also, as you guys know, as a horde, we have horde unity, which means that you will gain, well, not gain, but basically you get unrest reduction and discipline, which is really nice. But basically, you need to be constantly fighting, essentially non-stop throughout the game. Otherwise, you're going to get boned. So you got to make sure you are constantly fighting and conquering. So this is going to be, it's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to playing this, actually, because I have not really played the Horde, other than on my stream, for a while, actually. So I'm quite excited to get a chance to really take a look at this. I'm excited. Okay, so they have not done anything, so we could conquer them. Okay, so if we fight them, we can do it. We can totally do this. Obviously, for conquest, we will do that. Tribal feud. It's actually got even less to take that, so that's pretty cool. That's just conquest of Jiren. So we can just do tribal feud instead, because he gives us reduction of everything. I think I'm going to be okay. Wait, what? Whoa, what is that? What are those? What the fuck? Hang on here. Let's take a look at this. He appears to have recruited an absolute ton of soldiers. What's his name? Hexi. He's got 9 and 6. It's 15. Where the hell they come from? Why does he recruit like a whole bunch of like random troops? What's going on here? That's not good. Look at that. Why is he's got like 17 dudes? Bro, are they mercs? Has he got mercs right now? Is that what this is? That is gonna suck. That is gonna really suck if we have to fight them. Oh my god. Shit. Well, they're gonna be very weak. Fuck it, man. Let's just do this. I don't want them to get an alliance, and they will get an alliance, like, super quickly. So I might actually get a merc super quick as well. Let's just do this. Let's do it, man. Let's fight. Let's give them that general. The general didn't seem to have one. Let's go. Let's take this real quick. And we can do this. And apparently I have a tea delivery service which just came through, so that's really nice. Life is not too bad. And let's do a tribal feud, guys. Let's do this thing. We cannot call Corchin, that's fine. They don't even want territories, which is weird. Huh, that's fine. I don't really want your help anyway. Let's do this thing. I'm going to try and recruit as many troops as possible at the same time, but we'll see. My hope... Wait one more day here. So we're going to obviously get the shock bonus, so that's nice. My hope... They have a lot of dudes. Like, what is with that amount of dudes? They've recruited loads, but I think they're really weak. I don't know why they're, like, really, like, not trained. Look at that. They have 17 for some reason. I think we can take him. The problem is that's going to get us some problems, because we're then going to get a river malice. Let's go this way instead. Let's give him this general. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, it's looking like they have more troops than us, which is interesting. But we do have 1,000 over them, and we do have that cavalry. And we have the fire bonus. We also have a shock bonus. Oh, no, we don't have a shock bonus. We get the exact same thing, basically. But we're going to have reinforcements coming in that should keep our morale up. We've rolled exactly... we're basically the same now for the fire phase. And we are winning the fire phase due to the slight numerical advantage that we have. Very slight. And the shock phase is exactly 7 each. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, we win. We win. Good stuff. I was frightened. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was a little bit frightened. But we've won. It's no problem. There it is. And Hardy Warrior, reduction of attrition. That is beautiful for us. So we're just going to leave some troops behind. Except for, like, 2 of those. We're going to go there. There we go, so we can start the sieges. Just keep chasing them, let's go. So we're really nice now, we're really strong. We've also immediately destroyed this army. We're gonna get a whole bucket of ducats. Where are they going? Yeah, I thought that'd be where they'd go. Nice. We'll just stack wipe them really quick. Hopefully we'll stack wipe them. Try and get some sieges done as well. And alongside sieges, actually, some looting is actually what I would really like to do. Do any of my generals have siege pips? The king does. That's cool. And that's a stack wipe. Awesome. So we're just gonna wanna loot as much as possible here. Alright. And I'm gonna wanna try and get this one mainly. Because I'm not gonna take every province. I don't even think I want to take Yehe. Because that's going to be just another province that I'm going to have to contend with. You know? I don't even think I want them. Alright, there we go. Awesome stuff, guys. We've done really well. Straight away, we've conquered them. A massive victory is ours. I can turn down the army maintenance. Like, wait, does the army maintenance affect looting speed? 0.74. I mean, it's all the way down. It does not! Okie dokie! Artichoke, that is strong as hell, man. I'm gonna try and loot every single ducat that I can from these guys. Looting is always a great idea. It doesn't actually matter with looting with provinces that I'm not gonna take. Ooh, Yaren's declared war on Haixi. It's a shame. It doesn't actually matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter on provinces I'm not gonna take. Or I'm going to take, because when I raise them, I'm going to get the development anyway, so that's fine. So I definitely want to make sure that these 2 provinces get like really raised. But I'm definitely going to take some of these. Like this one, I am definitely going to take. Like why would I not? It gives me a lot. It gives me a lot of control. So you know what? There's actually no point looting that one. So I'm not going to loot that province. Instead, I'm not going to loot... I don't even want to loot Jiren, but I have to. For But look at the ducats we're getting, though. It's crazy ducats. So as soon as this war is over, we're going to declare war onto Yeren and conquer some of them as well and become basically the most powerful horde. Because Qing is allied with us, we're basically really strong. And they are actually taking the Buryatas. That's cool. Korea will definitely fight us at some point, but that's alright. It's not a big deal. I don't really want to get any I don't want to have any more borders with Qing than I have to. So to be honest, I'd really just like to take only the most valuable provinces here. So, like... that is actually the most valuable province. Whoops, that is actually really good. Why is it so high? It's got really good development, that's why. So I want these 4 provinces, so... let's stop the looting. Actually, no, we'll loot anyway, it's fine. And then we'll just straight up move on to Yeren as well. And we'll take a look at Yeren's forces. Better probably to just search for them like this. I swear there was actually a search feature now. And I'm going the wrong way. So again, Yeren is very, very weak, so I can basically grab whatever I like. I'd like to try and get a core first. Ming has declared war on Oirat. Ah. So they are desperately trying to force tributary states. But I mean, if you want to make me a tributary, you can just do that, man. I'm fine with it. It's cool. And Poland has gone into a personal union. That was to be expected. And the siege of Yeren is over. Fantasticalissimo. So we're just gonna get rid of the one that's in Hexi. Stop building that spy network. Good stuff. Okay. So obviously we want the war goal. That's fine. And these 2 are probably a good idea as well. Gets us 35 AE, which is not altogether too much. We could also humiliate them and also take all their... Ooh, they actually have a ton of cash. So I get to take 3 provinces from them. I think it's a good idea to take these 2 because it just gives us more border with Yeren. It actually also does a really advantageous thing of blocking... Ah, no. Maybe I should keep that province to Hexi so that Yeren does have an avenue of expansion and conquest into them. Because I do want to be able to weaken them. And I want them to be fighting quite a bit. So... Ooh, you know what? No, I could block them off. And then I could be like, alright, you can have access. Yes, that's the plan. So we'll take these 3 provinces. We will humiliate them for those ridiculous rivalry points. Oh man, we're getting like no money from this. You get the capital in the 2 provinces, and we get humiliate. Awesome. It would cost us 237... Wow, that's a lot. That is unpleasant, but that's okay. We're going to be fine. Maybe I'm taking too much. But it's important to cull... It's important. I think it's important to do. Let's take it. We're getting the humiliation as well, which is really good. Awesome. One thing I want to do is I'm going to want to... I want to raise this. It will lower the development by 6, but I get so many points. Look at that. That is worthwhile. The points is what's so good as a horde. Being able to use those points and get, like, just endless amounts. There we go. Perfect. We're going to need to be a basically non-stop focus for admin. So we're going to move all of our troops this way, and we're continuing to fabricate claims. Where's the best place we could take? 6 developments. 4, 3, 6, 7. So taking Bori seems to be the best one. What's wrong? 25? Ah, that sucks. Now, let's just hope they don't hate us too much. We'll be fine. So I'm going to call it here for the first episode, and we've already expanded massively and taken a huge amount. Probably shouldn't have raised Jiren in retrospect, but I needed the points in the early game to give me a bit more strength and get better tech. So we'll do okay. We'll conquer the rest of Yurin and also move into Cochin and then taking Hexi, and then we'll need to fight Korea. I think we're going to need to force ourselves to be a tributary state soon. Otherwise, Ming are going to wreck our face. So if you enjoyed this episode and want to see more of the series, please do give me a subscribe so you can be notified. You can also click on the little bell icon. It'll tell you, like, notify me, because YouTube doesn't like to do that sometimes. And as always, rating and commenting on the video is incredibly helpful, and I appreciate it a lot. Let me know what you think of the series. I was Ultra Hill, and I will continue to be. And this has been Europa Universalis 4, Mandate of Heaven. So hyped. Bye-bye.